So, on the face of it, things look simple. If they want to make the knockout stages, this is all or nothing. 3 points needed, and should they fail to collect those points, they will be going home and staying there. It all makes this very tense, really, for some, unbearable. The stress levels particularly high, but for those of us who are neutral, myself included, it is utterly compelling, and that is how it should be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
So it's down to business here. Plays it long, and it's got through. Hits one! And he's found the net! The ideal start!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Hoists it forward. And the ball's come out. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Goes for goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposite.
Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And the counter is on. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets it back. A win here so important to their ambitions. He goes long. And that's been levered clear. And now the breakaway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Deftly done. And the shot! Cleared away. A buccaneering run from the defender. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Has a hit! And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's made sure that that won't get through. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. A goal! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business. And he's produced a beauty. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining.
Has a goal! And he's there to clear it. And the break is on. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Just brushed off the ball there.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept, so...
Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Adriano. He's found his man. He's gone for it! And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Long ball, but not especially accurate.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it away. Has a hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lovely feet. Now the cross. Heads it! Yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Chip through. He's left his man. Header! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So that's it. It is all over. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
It's certainly doing it the hard way, Peter, but the most important thing is that the team got the job done. Getting through is all that mattered, and whatever tests came their way, they showed they were more than capable of dealing with it. An experience that can benefit them all in the longer term.
So, on the face of it, things look simple. If they want to make the knockout stages, this is all or nothing. 3 points needed, and should they fail to collect those points, they will be going home and staying there. It all makes this very tense, really, for some, unbearable. The stress levels particularly high, but for those of us who are neutral, myself included, it is utterly compelling, and that is how it should be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
So we're up and running. Plays it long. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Nicely measured pass. That's a brilliant interception. The defence can get it clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Here it comes. Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
A win here so important to their ambitions. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Hector. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Hector. Tries to get it forward quickly. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out towards the flank, and he's cut it out. Half-time getting close now. And that's been levered clear. He's had a shot! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's pinged one through, hits one! Ooh, and with that the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. So, reviews on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. The action has already resumed here. With a delicate ball. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets it back. It's got... Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Got it on the right now. What's on? The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Plays it out to the flank. Gets away from his opponent. It's got through. And he has been fouled there. He's gone for the shot. In he goes again. It's broken loose. Trying to get there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's going long. Delightful ball. He's had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tries to stroke it through. One behind for a goal kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Dinks one in. Away from immediate danger. Gets it back. Vidic. Forward it goes. Deftly done. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
It's certainly doing it the hard way, Peter, but the most important thing is that the team got the job done. Getting through is all that mattered, and whatever tests came their way, they showed they were more than capable of dealing with it. An experience that can benefit them all in the longer term.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Certainly this is an arena which will satisfy those who enjoy their architectural design and style, the Allianz Parque here in Sao Paulo. So it's away we go then. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Herrera. Tries to get it forward quickly. Adamir.
Back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hit long and direct. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Adamir. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's the chance to counter. Gets the post for goal! To surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Adamir. He's got away. Real chance! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's there to receive it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dinks one in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's looking for goal! This could fall in for the pieces! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
This could spell day. Big chance! It's anyone's ball. has a shot! He's got through. Going through. Got a sight of goal here. And the shots! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have...
There is the half-time whistle. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into the... And the shots! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Good clearance and very necessary. Chance! That tested the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Good idea, just poorly executed. That intervention was very necessary. Adamir. Forward it goes. Adamir. Herrera. Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. And it's played forward. Decent looking. He's had a goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Ball swung in. Brings it forward. Oh, he's found shapes to shoot! That is a class save. He had to be at his best. direct danger. Tries to stroke it through. Ford shows that goes for it. Keeper's not concerned by that. So that's it. It is all over. Great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you wherever you are for what looks as though it is going to be a crucial game in the group stages. It was always going to come down to this eventually. The margin for error has been removed and we deal with absolutes. What can happen here over a very short span will be definitive. The group stages have to lose some teams, and that is where these teams are focused. No doubt this will be a brilliant, unmissable game for the neutrals. He's had a goal!
Right from the first whistle, they played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And here's Robin. Can he deliver? Dashing forward at pace. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. He's got away. This could spell... He's gone for it! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. So that's two now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Has a pop! And more, and more! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that's it. That was always inevitable. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Robben. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Has a goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Robben. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Decent looking ball. Chance, big chance! He has done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And the first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Already up and running for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Hoists it forward. He's in, surely! Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to force his way through. He'll hit it! He's left his man. Looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Now can he fit? Real chance! And he heaves it forward. Giroud. Breaks on here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Giroud. And that is that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you wherever you are for what looks as though it is going to be a crucial game in the group stages. It was always going to come down to this eventually. The margin for error has been removed and we deal with absolutes. What can happen here over a very short span will be definitive. The group stages have to lose some teams, and that is where these teams are focused. No doubt this will be a brilliant, unmissable game for the neutrals, but it is laced potentially with cruelty, as so often at this stage of the competition, because something has to give. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. So it's away we go then. He's made sure that that won't get through. Petit. Looks to clip it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Bebeto. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Defenders on the back foot. He's pinged one through here. Done very well to intervene. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And back to base. Gets it upfield. Looks to thread it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He could... Has a goal! Dispatched clinically. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Petit. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Beautifully done. Looking for a decent ball in. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the pitch.
Shapes to shoot! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more.
Shot at goal! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance! Has a pop! Dashing forward at pace. Tested the keeper.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Gets up to head it! With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
There's going to be another change here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got away. Goes for goal! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bebeto. Cuts it out. It's a loose ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's a fabulous position. Chance! Played it short. Another corner then. And it's been taken short. Hits one! And that's wide. Bebeto. Hoists it high, and it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's done. And that's it. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
a very warm welcome to you wherever you are for what looks as though it is going to be a crucial game in the group stages. It was always going to come down to this eventually. The margin for error has been removed and we deal with absolutes. What can happen here over a very short span will be definitive. The group stages have to lose some teams, and that is where these teams are focused. No doubt this will be a brilliant, unmissable game for the neutrals, but it is laced potentially with cruelty as so often at this stage of the competition, because something has to give. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So we're up and running. Plays a clever pass. Hoists it forward. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's played forward. Looks to dink one in. Oh, that's neat. Gets up to head it! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So it is still 0-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's had a shot! Get a throw in. Turns and goes back. Well, that's where he wants it. Throw it. Looks to clip it forward. And the weighted pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And there is the half-time whistle. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking for...
Going for goal! It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Across the field it goes. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's played him through. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And now they can launch a counter. Well, they could break here. It's a shot at goal! He has done it!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right a big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's clear cut, that's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Floats one over.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Good clearance and very necessary. That's it. They are out. Now, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle. He goes long, and the shot! And he's done it!
Right from the first whistle, they played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rudy gets wrestled off the ball. He's pinged one through here. He's left his man. It has a pop! Oh, it's hit the post! Now a chance to break. Tries to dink it in. He's had a go! Good challenge, excellent challenge.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Going through. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Has he picked him out? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's there to cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Rudy. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chance! There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. He's gone for it! There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A really decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rudy. Whipped in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Keeps everyone guessing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take.
And they've been caught out here. Tries lifting it over. He's made sure that that won't get through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And the shot! And that's been levered clear.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Into the last 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. That has put a stop to that. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Hits one! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it has to go down as a very disappointing campaign by not having a chance to qualify in the final group game. At least they go out on a positive.
So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. They are already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. It's a job that just needs finishing off.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
So off we go then. There's a long ball. Falcao. Out to the left it goes. Here it is! Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Chance! Oh, it's there! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Well, that's where he wants it. He's got options out wide. That's great strength on the ball. Played out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Falcao. And help's available out wide. Chart, he's had a shot! And he's found the net! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Dashing forward at pace. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Ball's out on the left now. Gets away from his opponents. Battles to win it back. Could move up a gear here. He's found his man. How about a shot? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes. He's had a go! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers would be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Stevens. Over to the left. And the finish!
Was a matter of inches.
Rafael Sobis nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Forward it goes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they...
Shoots! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. To get it forward quickly. Goes for goal! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
The changes then in quick succession. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And now the breakaway. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's gone for it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafael Sobis really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's has a hit! Clears it out of harm's way. It's come loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.